it. I just said it again after
Good
doing this.
afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Chris Osborne here. I'm joined with Emily Kapp and Harmony Ream. And we were supposed to have Trenton Davis on the show, but
He's coming.
he's MIA right now.
Walking in exactly 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
3, 2, 1. Nope, he's still not there.
1. No, right there.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Trenton Davis has just entered the room. Let's get this party started. All right. So, real quick, did you pull up the weather for today?
I did not pull up the weather.
Are you able to? Just really
yes,
quick,
I
like.
am able to.
And in the meantime, let's talk about the band, because we have a band show this Saturday, and we just threw together some new moves today. I kind of like it.
New moves?
New/old moves. It's newer moves to some of us because none of us have actually learned the moves beforehand. At myself.
80% of the people know what they are.
Yes. Yes.
You're just one of the other 20%.
Yes. If you're a part of that 20% group like I am, you know what we're talking about. Now, go ahead and take the weather.
Okay. So, the weather for today is mostly sunny with a high of 81 and a low of 57. And then tomorrow is going to be sunny again with a high of 78 and a low of 54.
There was a fly.
Oh, I just see you like clapping. I'm like,
The fly was bothering me. I saw it and I was like, well, it's not leaving.
Okay, let's see.
As Emily is getting tomorrow's weather.
I already read
Oh, you
that.
did?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, another topic on the weather is Dorian, the hurricane that is hitting Florida right now.
Yes. Prayers for Florida. My uncle is down there. Uncle Ron, I hope you're safe.
So, really quick, I saw this picture on Instagram, and it was everyone was choosing everything else besides Aquafina water.
Well, yeah. So, are you guys talking about that the hurricane down in Florida?
Yeah, we are. We just started on it.
I seen this newscaster. I'm not sure if it was for this hurricane or one before that, because it's funny you mentioned this. So I thought about it. There was this one news reporter. He was going on. I'm sure if you look it up, he was like tripping. He was going on. Mike's bugging out a little bit.
Yeah, it is.
But it was like, he was like, your kids are gonna die. You're gonna die. Everyone here is going to die.
I saw that.
You guys seen that? Okay, good. I was like, I'm not sure if it was for this hurricane or just the one before it, but
I think it was for the one before it.
Yeah, someone put him in a bad mood. That's all I had to say. I just wanted to bring that up.
Thank you, Dawson, for coming onto the show and telling us that.
You're gonna die. Kids are gonna die. Eventually, not now, but eventually.
Okay. Well, what's next, ladies? Because
Did you already talk about the band show?
yes, band show is this Saturday. We are away at Beaver Local for that, and there's 8, 9 bands. I don't know. It's just a bunch of like nerdy people, nerdy people, playing an instrument and performing in front of people. So, yeah.
And then the football game Friday against Indian Creek.
Now, there is rumors that Indian Creek was at the game on Thursday to scout us. Now,
Okay.
I guess they were talking trash on our team, and I guess the football team is ready to beat Indian Creek finally this year, after we've got manhandled every single year since freshman year.
We can do this.
I hope we win against the red and yellow. I'm tired of seeing a big old L every time that we face them, because
Speaking of L's, last night the volleyball game was a tough battle against the Beaver. the Beavers.
Yes, our girls volleyball team, as we do not have a men's volleyball team, which would be awesome if we could put together. But our girls volleyball team sadly lost after a tough battle against the Beaver local Beavers. Now, Emily was there for the game. Me and Harmony were not. So, Em,
Yeah,
if you can
I
talk
know.
about that just a little bit.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think the game.
The
I mean,
game.
obviously we lost, but I think we did pretty good. I mean, the team always they came together. They always tried to be better. So we gave it our all. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Also, speaking of games and meets and all this, the cross country team has a meet on, well, today at Buckeye Local. And hopefully the teams do well. I hope Josh PRs today, as we do not know what he is doing back there. Sounds like he's slamming something off of the table. But I hope all the runners do really well today. And different games, video games. All right, now here's where I like to start getting nerdy and geeky. Games coming back after a few years of being not so disappeared, but almost completely gone from existence.
What do you mean?
Okay, so first, the game that I'm talking about is Minecraft. Now, hear me out. Between the years from 2012 to 2018, when it first released, Minecraft was popular. I mean, huge. It was all over YouTube and everything. Until last year, 2 years ago, when Fortnite was released.
Okay.
And after that, Minecraft just took a huge turn downhill. There's not as many YouTubers now.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, Minecraft is making a comeback. Like,
Fortnite brainwashed us.
yeah, it really did. Fortnite brainwashed the community, and Epic Games kind of took advantage of that and started making the game worse instead of, listening to the community and making the game better.
Okay. What other games are there? Is that just it?
That was the only one I could think of off the top of my head. I didn't really put any thought into it. I just thought, well,
You just
games.
like brainstorm.
well, yeah. I'm just thinking. All right.
That's fine. Right.
Another game is Archero. Archero.
Archero.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
The new
Archero.
app online.
Okay, so for you people at home who do not know what this is, this is the part where Trenton comes in.
That's who I was looking for. I was like,
Yep.
that was his
Oh,
cue.
Trenton and Mackay are coming in. Okay. All right. So for those, I would say use the condenser mic because that mic is kind of buggy. Yeah. But for those who don't know what Archero is, Mackay and Trenton will explain that, and let me make sure that the camera is on these two.
Yes. What are you guys' thoughts on the new app?
All right.
All right.
I'm addicted.
Yeah, he's
I
addicted.
feel like this is what drug addicts go through.
every day. So like, look, what it does is as soon as you download it, they give you a little wanky tutorial. And, you know, it's nothing major, but basically you'll hit a level. Like you start off first stage, right? Throws you in. You have your little bow, some health, and it'll give you 3 starting abilities. So let's say one of them would be that your shots will bounce off walls. One of them would be piercing shots, and one of them would be like more health. You got to pick one, and then you go to the next room. You got to clear all the enemies, and you basically got to do it like 50 times. And there's going to be bosses thrown at you, and you just got to keep stacking your abilities. That might not sound intriguing until you start playing it, and then it'll start clicking. Like he's not an open-minded person. Trenton's pretty closed-minded. I'm not even gonna lie to
He
you.
pretty is, yeah.
And I didn't think he'd like it. I turned to
I
him
just
5 minutes
died.
later. He's like, I'm addicted. I'm like, oh, it's like that. And I've been playing it for like 3 days straight. I'm at like stage 4 out of like 11, and there's like 50 like levels on each stage. It's tough.
Okay, so what I'm seeing here on just these few pictures that are here, you can actually create your own skill combination and make yourself stronger. And
Yeah, pretty much. So like, let's say I wanted like a bunch of shots that shoot off in any direction, bounce off walls, so that everything in the room just gets hit at the same time. I could do that. Or if I just wanted attack speed up and I just wanted a singular arrow that just shot like super fast at one enemy, then I could do that too. You could add like poison arrows or like bolt, or like if an enemy
I got
dies,
like a
they'll blow up.
boomerang.
Right.
So what game is this closely related to? Like,
If
is
you
it
ever played like Binding of Isaac, that's the best thing I could describe it as.
Okay.
It's like a dungeon crawler. Like every time you die, you go back and you upgrade your stats just a little bit. It's a gradual process, and eventually be able to beat the next level.
Would you say this game's better than that one?
I don't know. Binding of Isaac's a fully fleshed out game. This has been like developed for like years. This just came out, so my first impression of this is great. But I don't know if I can say this is better than Binding of Isaac, because Binding of Isaac was like,
Is Binding of Isaac.
yeah, that's its own genre itself. It started the roguelike genre pretty much.
How did you guys find this game?
An ad. I was playing another
He
game,
showed me
and I usually don't like ad games because they just pop up all the time, and
Mhm.
they're just
on
annoying.
Instagram. I
Yeah,
swear, that's why
yeah,
I think
I've
I've seen this on Instagram
I,
before.
I saw this on Instagram
And I was
once,
like-
and I was like, mm-mm. And then I downloaded another game that I saw on Instagram, and that was an ad on there, and I'm like, I've seen this everywhere, so I've got to play it, and it's good. I love it. He's over there smacking up. There's like these sandworms that are coming out the ground, shooting these red orbs at him while he's dodging these cactuses, throwing wind at him. Like, I don't know how to describe it rather than
It's
like.
literally exactly what he just said.
But like, I don't know, the art style is kind of like a Sims meets like Trove. I don't know if you ever played Trove. you
Yes,
know what
Trove, yeah.
is. Yeah, it kind of looks like it, just a little bit.
all right? Now, there's there's a few things here that are listed. The energy, it's energy based,
Oh
so
yeah, it's
you
energy biggest.
you
yeah,
can
can't-
only
can't just
play
it all
up to
day.
certain game, like
Yeah.
certain amount of games and all this. Each individual game will cost you 5 energy. Each energy will replenish every 12 minutes and takes 4 hours of idling. So basically, not you playing the
Yeah.
game, to completely refill the energy bar to 20.
If you play the game well enough, you'll start leveling up like outside, and then you'll keep getting energy back.
You can just watch an ad and get it back.
Yeah, it's one of those. You're like, here's a free
Uh.
chest for an ad if you want it. You know they get their money from their ads.
Yeah. Your player level is gained by playing the game. After completing a chapter or dying in the chapter, you will gain experience
Yeah.
points. Your level also caps the number of times you can upgrade your talents. So, do you know what the level cap is on the talents or anything yet?
It depends how far you are in the
Metadevil.
game. Like if like
Water Walker, what is that?
if I'm stage 1, I believe I can only cap it out to like 20. You can walk on water.
Where's the water?
Like you'll see puddles that you usually can't walk over, and you won't be able to
Oh,
dodge.
like
Like right there.
that?
Yeah. So you can dodge the
Oh,
snakes. If you
okay.
just stand inside the water, the snakes won't be able to hit you.
That's
Oh wait, no, they're hitting you. Wait.
Wait,
They're like
wait.
licking you. They're like licking you.
You played me.
There
I
were
thought I was
snakes, and
safe.
they like jump
Lunge
at you. They all like kind of like coil up for a second, and they jump at you. And he thought that he could dodge them out the water.
You told me I could.
I thought he could too.
Straight capping.
There's like this big lightning orb in this room he's in that shoots lightning everywhere. He has to dodge. Basically, I would say the key to this game is just lining up your shots and dodging. Dodging is the biggest key because you can die pretty quickly if you don't dodge. It's a very hard game.
Okay.
It's grueling, but it's also like refreshing at the same time.
For those who don't know what devices this is available on, it is available on iOS and Android devices.
Yeah.
So, if you have a phone,
If you have a phone.
if you have a phone, I suggest try this game out if you're really into, waiting 4 hours to recharge your energy. Because
It's not that bad, to be honest. I like other games that give you like energy, like what Clash of Clans didn't they
Yeah.
give you energy? I was never into that, but this I really don't mind. I don't know what it is about the game. It's just I think the gameplay itself is just like so fun, and like even though like it takes what is it? Would you say 12 minutes for
12
one?
minutes for one.
Right. You're probably gonna be in a match if you play well enough for like anywhere from like 12 to 20, and even if you turn your phone off, you can always pick back up right where you were. So like, let's say I'm playing for 10 minutes and then lunch is over and I can't use my phone because for no phones.
because the school's policy is
Yeah.
doo-doo.
Right. Let's say I wanted to go pick it up later in Croxels. I would wait all the way from even 3 days ago. If I just played a game, quit, and then came back to it, I'd be able to pick it up, and I felt have all my energy. So I like it.
All right. Well, like I said, if you have a phone, I suggest
Trying
At
this
least-
game out.
at least
Alright.
attempting, this game and everything.
Forgot you
But
could walk on water.
thank you guys for
forgot I could
joining
walk
us on
on.
this afternoon show and giving us a little bit of a background on Archero.
Yeah.
Now, once I upgrade my phone, you better believe I'm going to get it because I'm a nerd and I like to be addicted to games.
Right.
So, but thank you for joining us on this show. There's a few more things that we have to talk about. Then we're going to wrap the show up and we're going to cover
I
them
hate the
pretty
alligators.
quickly.
I know an
Um,
alligator missed
The
me out.
auditions for What a Wonderful Life, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are tomorrow, and if you are not able to make it tomorrow, I suggest you better go talk to
Corn.
Corn, as we have to call him Mr. Corn now.
Oh yeah, my bad. Mr. Cornfield. Let me say his entire name because that's necessary.
Yes. Even though he prefers to be
Corn. Yeah.
Corn,
But we're gonna let
yeah.
it slide.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell him to watch this video.
And then the Washington D.C. trip is November 25th, if I heard
I don't know if
correctly
I'm
this
going to
morning.
that this year.
Yes. Are you guys
Um,
going to that?
Yes,
I kind
I
of
am.
want to because I didn't go last year.
That's
Last
exactly
year
why
it
I'm
was
going.
butt, bro.
Yeah, but I doubt they'd have it be horrible too.
Walk through.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Get
Two
that.
times in a row.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
times.
two
in a
times
row,
in a
you
row,
can't-
no.
You can't have two
Um,
mess ups.
from what-
they're getting that figured out.
From what Mr. Adkins was saying, he said that we are actually going to be watching the exchange of the guard this year,
Oh yeah.
Good.
since.
Yeah,
we didn't
watch that last year.
last year.
No, we missed it last year.
That sucks.
All right. Well, man, that does
That
kind
was
of suck.
dumb.
I holy touch hit different
But-
sometimes.
Are there any parting words as we wrap the show up, as we are slightly over time?
Don't die, Trenton.
I'm not going to try.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, I'm going to.
Yeah, he's
Emily.
going.
Okay. I will see you later.
Them flame bombs hit different.
Oh.
Yeah.
Flame bombs are
You know,
butt.
you know,
Have a
one of those
great
is a
day.
boss.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to our afternoon show, and we will see you tomorrow whenever we actually have the chance to perform for you guys again. I hope you all enjoy the show, and I will see you tomorrow.